Power is not only about who rules, it is also about where rule is located. Some states concentrate authority, others distribute it. This distinction shapes how millions are governed every day. Ladies and gentlemen, citizens of the world, future leaders, thinkers, and observers of power, welcome. This is not a geography lesson. This is not administrative trivia. This is not bureaucratic detail. This is an examination of territorial power. Tonight, we do not ask which system is superior. We ask something more structural. Should authority be concentrated at the center of the state or distributed across its regions? Part 1. Defining centralism. Centralism concentrates authority in a national government, one sovereign center, one primary decision maker. Regional units exist, but they operate by delegation. Their authority flows downward from the center. The center defines policy. The center controls resources. The center resolves disputes. Uniformity is the objective. Centralism seeks cohesion through consolidation. Part 2. Defining federalism. Federalism distributes authority between levels of government, national, regional, sometimes local. Power is not delegated. It is divided by constitution. Each level possesses autonomous jurisdiction. The center cannot revoke regional authority at will. Division is structural. Part 3. The source of authority. In centralism, the Constitution empowers the center to govern the whole. Regions administer, they do not originate sovereignty. In federalism, sovereignty is shared. The state is a union of political units. The Constitution defines which powers belong to whom. Part 4. Decision-making speed. Centralized systems act quickly. Clear command, unified direction. Federal systems deliberate across levels. Coordination replaces command. Speed decreases, consent increases. Each model reflects a trade-off. Part 5. Uniformity versus diversity. Centralism produces legal uniformity, national standards, single policy frameworks. Federalism permits variation, regional experimentation, localized adaptation. Uniformity promotes predictability. Diversity accommodates difference. Part 6. Control of resources. In central systems, revenue typically flows upward and redistributes downward. Fiscal control reinforces authority. In federal systems, regions often retain taxation powers. Fiscal autonomy protects jurisdiction. Money determines leverage. Authority follows finance. Part 7. Risk distribution. Centralism concentrates risk. If the center fails, the entire system trembles. Federalism distributes risk. Failure in one region does not collapse the whole. Fragmentation, however, remains a possibility. Part 8. Conflict management. Centralism manages conflict through hierarchy. Final authority rests at the top. Federalism manages conflict through negotiation. Courts arbitrate. Institutions mediate. Hierarchy enforces. Structure balances. Part 9. Political identity. Centralized systems emphasize national identity, one political center. Federal systems allow layered identity, citizen of a region, citizen of a nation. Identity influences loyalty. Loyalty influences stability. Part 10. Fear and design. Every structural choice reveals fear. Centralism fears fragmentation. Federalism fears concentration. One fears division, the other fears dominance. Neither eliminates power. They relocate it. To understand a country, do not begin with ideology. Begin with structure. Where is authority located? Who can override whom? Who controls resources? That is the architecture of rule. Federalism distributes, centralism consolidates. Both govern, both endure, both reflect deliberate design.